Hi everyone, it's Candace from Candy Cane Creates. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for coming to hang out with me again today. I don't have a haul. I have part two to what I'm calling are my Peachy journals. They're a set of 6 altered books that I'm working on, and I'm pretty excited about how they're coming out. It's slow when you have 6, as you know. I just want to hurry up and get the mechanics done and get to the creating part and the gluing and yada yada. So we're working towards that today. I posted part 1, so I will link that in the description box. That's where we went and we used I'll show you. We used all these pins. Um, what are they called? Really? Okay, so we're deleting this part. It's where we used all these paper clips to gather all the pages and design how we want it to look. And so part 2, we're going to actually rip the pages out. What I found with ripping is it may be quick, but it leaves a lot of junk in the middle. I don't know if you could see that, but I don't know. It's very uneven. That was when I was ripping it. So you see how some are big, some are little. So I didn't really like that. So I thought, hey, I got 6 books. Let's do some experimenting. See if we can make this easier for ourselves and quicker. And I did. I think I found something that I really like. So we're going to start now. And hopefully we won't run into any debogles like I did with a couple of them. I did this one, which, look at the difference. Let's see if we can get in here. See, this top one is when I ripped it, and then this one is when I started using the cutter. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so this first one's going to be with a pocket with a little notch. So we don't want to cut that page out. We want to keep that page. And I'm just using a clip. Sorry, it must be noon. I don't know if you guys can hear the town's horn. So I'm using that clip to hold that down. And we need a backing to that pocket. So that would be the last page. We don't want to do that either. So we're going to, I don't know what I do with the clip. Okay, so we're going to take a paper clip and we're going to put that there, marking where we do not want to take this page out. And here, this is just a few of the book pages that I stapled together and I drew on it just so I knew this is where I stopped. And I'm using that as kind of a cut mat. I tried to cut mat and it just wouldn't stay still. It was bugging the crap out of me. So I thought, well, there's got to be a different way where I can stop the knife from cutting through into the papers I don't want to cut. And this is working out really, really good. And it's like a little, hey, stop. So, okay. So we have the first page clipped. We don't want that out. We have the last page with a paper clip. We don't want that out. And we have our little stopper. So here is the 10 pages we do want out. So I'm holding it. I'm using my Dollar Tree knife. And I'm just going really gentle. 1. And you don't have to count because you already counted when you set it up. Let's see if I can get in frame better. Now this is the tedious part. This is the part I'm going to kind of speed through. And I don't go very hard. Of course I can go right through, bam, and be done with it. But I feel like I don't have as much control. And if I get a little paper here and there to mess with, I don't mind. I'd rather take my time and know that I'm not going through the pages that I don't want to. What's going on here? Okay. Wait. Of course I'm going to struggle the first time I show you guys. Oh, okay. I think we got it cleaned up enough. And you really, really want to have a light hand, even if you have to do it a few times. Because if you don't have a light hand, then you're going to go through the pages that you don't want to. And there's my stop. So close, put that down, move your stopper, clean it up. Okay, this is the back of that page. This is the front. We're going to paper clip them together. And then this is when I clip them here and put this down. Now putting that down is going to allow me to just keep sliding them up underneath when I'm done. Okay, so the next one is going to be a diagonal pocket, 2 diagonal pockets. Okay, so it's going to be kind of the opposite. This is the back of this is the back. We don't want to cut that. Slide that under there. This is the front. We don't want to cut that. So we put a clip on that, drop it, and put our stopper back in. Okay. These are the 10 we want to cut out. Let's see if we can do this a little better this time. See, and you just got to keep trying until you figure out what works for you and what kind of pace you want to go at. My advice would be go to the thrift store and buy a bunch of books you don't care about and get to cutting and see what works for you. What's fast for you, what you like the best. Now see, I cut through 2 pages. Okay, take out your stopper, put your knife down, pull your page, your front, your back, and it's done. Okay, the next one is the same thing as this one. It's a diagonal pocket. So we do not want to cut the front. Slide that under there. We do not want to cut the back. So we're going to put that paper clip back on there. Here's the 10 we want. Let's put our stopper in. And cut. This is probably the last one that I'm going to voice through. And I'm going to continue with the rest of the book. I'm going to put you on fast forward and give you some music. And then show you at the end what it looks like. And if you have any questions, of course, please leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to help answer any of them or do a little slow down one for you. But my person that I thought blew my mind when it comes to altar books was Gayle for a while, and then her tutorials are amazing. But then treasure books, I know I talk about her a lot. She's just so informative. You know, do you guys have YouTubers that you watch that are just give you so much creativity, so much inspiration? Then you have some that are your favorite instructors. She's one of my favorite instructors. She's very detailed. I just love hers. But she has a wonderful altar book tutorial and all kinds of designs of how to make different kind of pockets. And I'll link her video in the description box. You should go check her out. And then you'll be able to understand maybe even more what kind of pockets I'm doing, etc. You only have to take the clip off at the beginning because they're starting to bunch up, but at the end you'll be able to just flip them through. Okay, this is just one pocket. It doesn't need anything cut out. It's just something I really liked, so we're not going to do that. This is, let's see, this is just a 1 page. I want to actually just do something to this 1 page, so I don't need to do anything to that. This is a triple pocket, okay? Then this will be the last one. So we definitely want to keep this one. We definitely want to keep this one. That's the front. We need a back, so we're not going to do anything with the back. And we're going to put our stopper in. These are the 10, again, that we're cutting out. You see how I struggled a lot in the first one, but then I was like, oh yeah, I remember how to do this now. And the same thing will happen to you too. You just get in a routine. You'll be able to kind of gauge the weight of your hand with a knife. And it would help if I changed my knife, but I'm like, well, I'll get to it. Then I don't. So I have this one left. And then I have one left after this. So I'm hoping to get those done today, because the next part 3 will be us actually gluing the pockets together. Now I'm just trying to clean this up a little bit. I'm doing different digital kits on each one of these, I think, or probably, well, I don't have 6 different digital kits, but you know what I mean. Some of them are going to be this digital kit, some are going to be a different digital kit, and some are just going to be, you know, have pieces here and there. And I'm pretty excited because I printed them all out today, and I'm anxious to show you guys. Okay, that's it, you guys. That one's done. So front, middle pocket, and the back page. So we're going to paper clip those together. That one's done. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish up this book. Okay, guys, we only have 2 left. We did it. We almost did it. And I hope that gave you a little inspiration to see that it didn't go so hard. It wasn't so hard. It went by quick when you do it like that. It's not so intimidating because ripping pages out, holy moly, that was like dreaded to me. Like, I'm going to start these, I'm going to start these, I'm going to start these, but I don't want to rip them pages out. So, yeah, this is what I came up with. So, again, we don't want to cut the first page, so we stick it up under the projector. We don't want to cut the last page, so we give it a paper clip. Put it down and give us our stopper. So that means we won't cut our last page. These are the 10 that we want to cut out. And we just, and if anyone is really in depth enough to count all those that I ripped out, yeah, sometimes they're not 10. Sometimes I miscount. Sometimes pages stick together. That's a wonderful thing about altered books. There's lots of pages to play with. And there's no rules. No rules. I make my own. Normally you're not doing 6 books, so there's nothing to compare it to. It is what it is, right? I normally wouldn't be doing 6 books either. But I just happen to keep finding them on my thrift store hauls. And finding them and finding them and finding them. And I said, well, wouldn't that be cute to do them all together? So here we are. Okay, again, this is the first page of the pocket. This is the last page. We want to connect those 2 together and put them all under this little clip. Okay, one more. This is going to be the same as the first page, a pocket with a little notch cut out. So, again, we don't want to cut the last page. So we clip that, put it down, and put our stopper in. Okay, we don't want to cut the first page, so we slide that up underneath the clip. These are the ones we want to cut out, and it doesn't feel like 10, so I definitely miscounted somewhere. That's why I love junk drawing so much. Of course I'm gonna get on the struggle bus. Take my last ride on my last sheet. Just cleaning it up a little bit. There we go, guys. We did it. Now look. Look what we got left. It's perfect. It's going to be perfect for putting in all our embellishments and all our papers. I'll remind you again where this project started. It started with one I never got to finish, and then I kept finding more. So this is the goal. We want to get that to this, okay? So I hope you follow along. We have plenty more, plenty more steps in this journey. Well, I don't even remember making that. Wow, that's cute. Okay, so yes, this is the goal. This is what we're working towards. And part 3 is coming soon. Thanks. Bye.